Very busy?
Very busy. But I have a question, just a random question. It does not affect my life. It's not about me. It's just a random question.
Right.
Yeah. We all find that kind of amusing.
Well, wait. No, because it really is a random question.
No, it's not, and I'll tell you why. Because
Why?
you just ask random questions. You don't tell everybody what it's not about. Who sets up what the question's not about?
Never mind. I'm going to move over to
Watch
something
this.
different. What?
Okay, here comes a question. It's not about trees. What's your favorite color? You don't need to say it's not about trees. Everybody knows it's not about trees.
All right, well, then I'm going to talk about something else, and I'll come back to it and revisit it and
Will
try
it still not be about you?
Yes. This is a fun little story.
Does it have nothing to do with you?
Why don't you tell... tell him what's happening at the Home Depot.
Okay, you know when you go to Home
love Home
Depots
Depot.
and
Me
those
too.
giant warehouse stores of any kind, there's always some damn pigeons flying around in there.
Yes.
Well, this
Can't
one,
say damn.
oh, those darn
But
pigeons
it'll be
flying
really
around in there?
confusing if you call the pigeons chicken face.
You know those chicken face pigeons you always see? in
Yes,
there?
I
Yes.
hate them.
Well, this Home Depot in Ohio, an owl chased after one and it flew in and he got inside and he killed it and ate the thing inside the Home Depot. And then
Oh.
when he got in there, he realized, hey, it's a potpourri of pigeons in here.
It's a buffet.
And now he won't leave. And the hawk just flies around inside Home Depot and eats pigeons in front of customers.
Was it an owl
Or a hawk.
It was a hawk when you first told the story. Then
And
it was an owl. And now
It's a hawk.
again.
It's a hawk that's protected.
Listen, sweet potato.
You ruined the story.
Oh, shut up. It was a chicken face a minute ago, too. And you still got it? Follow along, will you?
Oh, this is not the Dan's fault.
Yeah, no, I'm
You're
sorry.
being the Dan here.
My train's just a rambling. Either jump on or get ran over by it.
Oh, we're calling the Home Depot.
I assumed we were.
Yes.
Ask about the hawk.
Depot Pro Sales?
Hi, it's Jamie and Danny. You're on the radio and Leslie. How are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, listen, we were concerned about that hawk.
The hawk is gone.
What?
Oh,
The
no.
hawk has left the building?
Yes.
I loved the hawk.
What happened?
It got caught.
Oh, who caught it?
We had people come in to trap it.
Who?
The hawk
I honestly
catchers.
don't know. It was in the newspaper.
It was an owl.
Wow, they can't. Did they shoot it?
I know they didn't shoot it.
Oh, how many pigeons did it take out?
I honestly don't know.
What do you know?
What are you wearing?
Yummy. Hey, do you have flare on your Home Depot little jumper?
I'm sorry?
Do you have flare on your?
Like they used to have at
apron.
Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Thank you.
For what?
For being a friend.
You're a chicken face.
Yeah. I think that word works.
Jack gave me a picture of your girlfriend.
What is it?
It's a mummy. I know, but it has teeth.
I'm gonna break up with her.
Wow, they really what am I thinking? Preserve those suckers, huh? I mean,
Yes.
that you can like pretty much make out that chick. She's hot. Like
You
my
can make
cat.
out with that chick.
No, her hair is still intact, and she has braids.
Yep.
2 mummies in Peru.
Well, you know, I sit around and watch the History Channel and take naps, according to my daughter.
Right?
And they're finding a bunch of them in Peru. They they bury them in a kneeling position, like a fetal position, sitting up.
They're also finding some stuff in Playa del Rey. Have you seen the not architecture?
Archaeological.
Yeah, digs over there.
I've seen them happening. I haven't seen them find anything worth keeping.
They're can I say screwed?
Yes, but
I
only
would
in the
say,
Home Depot sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Bolted.
like I don't know. I'm so confused.
They're bolted.
Anyway, this is screwed up.
Fine.
Yes. Because they were going to develop all that land.
Right.
And now that they found stuff like an arrowhead or something, now they can't.
I was in someplace in New Jersey, and there's this real estate
French
guy.
lick.
And there's this real estate guy, and he's selling these houses, and I said, "Now, do you get more or less next to the swamp?" And he looked at me all seriously and said, "Those are wetlands.
Yes.
So these are not the Playa del
The
Rey swamps."
Bologna or Bologna. I don't know how they say them. Bologna or Bologna?
The Bologna wetlands.
Yeah, those are wetlands.
Yeah.
Swamps.
They're swamps.
Overpriced ditches.
They're mosquito-infested swamps.
Yeah.
There's lots of frogs there.
It's just weird what people.
Let's eat them.
Who are you?
I used to live there. And I'd go down that way, and all you hear when you walk through the swamplands is frogs,
Wait,
endangered
could
birds.
you do the
Just-
impression?
Yeah, everybody was hanging on ribbit.
Yeah, you can't do. All you hear when you walk through there is frogs.
I fucking tons of frogs, like multiple. I couldn't do
The
the
FCC
impression.
is okay with ribbit.
Yeah, there were all these cars laying on their horns, and all you could hear is car.
No, horn would
I
be
can't do an
okay.
impression of hundreds and hundreds of ribbits at one time.
You know, if I was really good at typing, I would do it for you, but I'm
You're not that talented.
No. Oh, Jacket's not in there. Find frog, can't find it. All right, anyway. Here's the random thing. Oh my God, I can't do it. I can't do anything. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Anyway, here's the deal. Stop.
Yeah.
Have you ever, well, let me read this first thing, and that way, I can't do this. Hold on. You just.
Are you making any sense at all?
Yes, will you just deter them because I can't. Jack, how come I can't let
Woo, look at me, look at me, over here.
Make it get off of this, Jack. I can't do it. Okay, there. Oh. All right, here. There. Phew. Just having a little panic attack.
Okay, everything's good now.
Very busy. Let me read you this. Shut up. Frog. It says.
Bud.
No matter how happy the marriage, the reality is that husbands lie. Lies include, honey, you look great in that dress, or I love those drapes. Who says, honey, I love those drapes?
Who notices they have drapes?
I don't know. Lies at this level, it says, are a way to cushion the shock of two individuals interacting with each other. It's not that husbands don't care that their wives wear what they're wearing or what the living room looks like. They do. It just doesn't matter as much to them as it apparently does to their wives. And often they'll decide that voicing their real opinions not worth the cost of disrupting an otherwise pleasant car ride or spending another half hour at Home Depot. This is what it says. The bottom line, husbands lie because they actually love their wives.
See? How many guys have told you that? I lied to you, for us.
All of them.
Yeah. That might be about you.
But here's my random question. Have you ever said something really, really mean and awful to either your husband, wife, boyfriend, or girlfriend, and it turns out that it worked to your advantage?
No.
Okay.
Jack,
Me
have
either.
you? Yeah.
Like, let's say you've called somebody fat, like your wife. You are fat, and then she, just in a huge argument, just to be mean, and then she ends up losing weight.
Then you got a skinny chick that hates you.
That's after she shoots me, though.
Yeah. And what you hear is gun.
For example, a friend of mine, she told this guy, and she was really mad at him, and she was spewing type things.
Vitriol.
Crazy friend.
I had a friend that this happened to.
Yeah, so did I.
All of a sudden, she got mad at her boyfriend and said, "You're the worst in bed." And the next thing you know, he's outperforming himself.
Yes, that's what happened.
Wow, you're really good.
Wow.
No.
Oh my God, it's true. Alina told G that he was really bad in bed, and she was spewing, "Yeah, you're awful in bed, I tell you." And then the next time that she made love to him, he was amazing and took his time and worked her up and got things going.
But much like giving someone flowers after they said you never give me flowers, does that count?
I think it does. And so she said to him, "Wow, I guess I should have screamed and yelled at you a long time ago. You're really crappy because now you bother."
Right.
So that was my question is have you ever told somebody in anger, you whatever, blah, 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 and then it ended up working out for you?
Or kind of proving a point. You ever do something just to prove somebody wrong? You do it to prove a point.
You think that this guy was was
Yes.
proving her wrong?
Yeah, saying,
Yeah.
"Look at this."
Well, right, but why didn't he do it all along?
Because his time is valuable.
Right. It's true.
No, but you know what I mean? You've slammed the heck out of somebody. Can I say hell?
No, HE double hockey sticks is what the book says. Page 12.
But it's, this is too...
See, I've had the absolute opposite happen, where you've said, for example, I've said to Gretchen, "You never want to have sex anymore. Why don't we have sex anymore?" And then she wanted to have sex with me, and it was horrifying. And I had to do it because I've complained so much.
No, or maybe somebody said to you, like, you're nothing but a lousy drunk, and then you, like, stop drinking.
I was a great drunk.
And you proved them wrong.
I was the most top-notch drunk ever. My sobriety hangs by a thread, but my drunk was awesome.
Yay!
And my time wasn't valuable then.
Oh, all right. Let's take some phone calls. Do I have time for this? Yeah.
Yay.
Sandra, hi.
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 Have you ever been mean to somebody and then it actually worked out to your advantage?
Not myself, but I have a good example for you, Jamie.
Okay.
Okay, Lorena Bobbitt cut off her husband's penis, and he sewed it back on and did porn.
Wow, that's kind of a weird, yeah.
What part of that's a good thing?
Because he ended up getting a career.
Yeah, he made a career out of it. He was
That is
nobody
good.
before she chopped off his penis.
That works.
And
I
he's
love you
somebody
guys.
now.
Well,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
what?
I mean, it did work. Yeah, it worked out for him.
Yes,
So
it
you have
did.
to look at starring in porn as a freak as working out for you.
Well, for him, yeah. What did he really have going for him?
He only did a couple and then went to jail in Vegas. I got to go with Bob.
I
It's
thought
not
it was a
one.
good one.
I'm not going with you on this one, Sandra. Sorry.
I thought it was a good
Oh,
one.
but I still love you, Danny.
Thank you, Sandra. I love you too.
But I just wonder if a husband's ever called a wife, you're nothing but a fat pig, blah, blah, blah. And then she just started going into like a diet frenzy. And so it worked out that he said that mean thing to her.
No.
Then they cheat on you.
Who?
They prove you wrong, and then they go out and they get hot and skinny and a boyfriend.
Well, we do know that a
Yeah.
lot of after they get a divorce or whatever, they do prove their husband's wrong after the divorce.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
Gretchen called me a worthless drunk, and I got sober and got a boyfriend. I'll show her.
But it was just really interesting to my friend who said, "Oh my God, I can't believe that after I slammed you like that, now you're like this amazing, like crazy, great lover." I mean, why did it take that to,
Well, because this particular random guy never really liked that random girl.
It's Alina and G. They've been together forever.
I don't believe you.
I don't care.
You looked at me as seriously as I said my time is valuable. It's Alina and G. How dare you?
Damn you, Daddy.
Good
Tiana.
God, man.
Tiana?
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to our show.
Hi.
Hi.
I love you guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Tiana.
you.
My
Tiana.
2-hour drive to school worth it.
Oh, 2 hours?
Chino Hills to Central LA.
Oh.
You can't be doing that well in school because if you were smart, you wouldn't drive 2 hours to and from school.
Where do you go to, like, USC or something?
I go to California Design College, and it's only 2 days a week. So
Wow.
other days you're out job hunting with me, but that's
You know
a whole
what?
other story.
At 2 days a week, it's still 8 hours a week of commute. Even at 2 days a week, it's too much.
Danny went to the California Math College.
And got a B.
Hold on, we got to take a break. 1-877-487-9999. Have you ever slammed somebody and then it worked out actually to your advantage? I haven't. I was just wondering if you guys have. Didn't we talk to this William Coetus? He was like the oldest man living. It seems like we called him a long time ago.
Well, there's a chance that we called the oldest person living, but there's a good chance they're dead now. And
They
this
are
is the
dead.
new oldest person.
He was the oldest guy, 114 years old. It seems like I remember talking to him because he's blind or something. It seemed like he was. 114, he just died.
Should I do the math? Because I know you love that because I went to math college.
If you'd like.
No.
Yeah, 114 years old. He just died. That's sad. Oh, my God, there's something else. And I see all you are calling about the mean thing, so hold on a second. But so this happened in Tennessee. They, they went to one of those houses, like where everybody's complaining because there's 100 dogs there.
Right.
And feces and all that stuff.
Yep.
Can I say feces?
Yes.
Yes, it was a very good call.
Real term.
Thank you. I said.
I call it cock-a-doodle-doo.
I don't think the FCC likes cock-a-doodle-doo.
Instead of the technical term?
I think so. I think they would rather hear a medical term.
Okay.
BM.
What does a chicken face say? Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Anyway, here's the deal. Apparently, they went there to confiscate these 100 dogs. They're all pregnant, right?
And they're yappy dogs that my wife had.
The Maltese dogs, yeah. They were overwhelmed. They found 100 dogs, and they were all pregnant. They actually found 200 dogs. 100 of them were male,
Right.
and 100 were.
They actually found 101 dogs. 100 were female, and one was tired.
Well, actually, I'm lying. You know what? Let me read this. 200. Okay. The William County Animal Shelter, already overwhelmed by 200 Maltese dogs seized from a Franklin breeder in a raid last month, is scrambling to deal with the next generation. As many as 100 of the dogs could be pregnant. 10 of the dogs were adult males, and they were used as round-the-clock breeding machines.
I'm just a breed machine.
When we first got them, pretty much all the males had happies to the point they were bleeding.
Oh.
This woman said, you don't just walk in and see 10 or 11 dogs that happy for that long. It was obvious something was wrong. The dogs have been given Viagra.
Saw it coming a mile away. Unbelievable.
Is that disgusting? Oh, my God.
Giving a Maltese Viagra. Their head should have exploded.
Oh, my God. And, of course, the end of the whole article is, by the way, don't give your animals to breed Viagra. Oh, my God.
That's a guy with extra time.
Well, actually, it was a woman, and she has been taken into custody, and her 3 children into protective custody. God.
So people think I have that kind of time with my dog. A lot of people.
No, your time is money, my friend.
I know, and a lot know my time is valuable.
Oh, right.
And a lot of people ask me, hey, how long does it take you to shave your dog?
It was just born like
Yeah, who sits around shaving their dog? It sounds like slang. What are you going to do later? Shave the dog.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Anyway, there were a couple other things I want to make sure that I get to. First of all, Janet Jackson may do an interview with Diane Sawyer.
She's out as Lena Horne.
I know. Lena Horne said
No.
Yep.
Disinvited her. I've never heard the word disinvited used so many times. Justin Timberlake's disinvited. Janet's
the
disinvited.
Motown 45 special.
Yeah.
He's disinvited. Also, 21 million people, and we talked about this yesterday, My Big Fat Obnoxious Fiance. Watch that. And the highest cable ever, 10.6 million people watched the final Sex and the City. Only 30% of the country has HBO,
Right.
so that's huge for them. Ricky Lake is leaving her talk show.
Yeah.
Maybe
After 11 years.
Maybe the old
Other half?
other half could come back.
Except we're going to do Who's the Baby's Daddy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's
And the
different.
answer, by the way, is always Mario.
That's so true, by the way. You didn't hear that from me. And the Dallas Mavericks coach, or not coach, the owner, is getting
Mark.
he's
Mark
getting
Cuban.
his own reality show.
Yeah. Called The Benefactor. And he just gives somebody $1 million and he won't tell you why. He says he doesn't want the prettiest, the smartest, the funniest. He won't tell you. You just have to be the guy he gives the $1 million to.
I don't get it.
Me either.
Oh, he has a reality television show. CSI beat American Idol again, and Ted Nugent admits he has an 8-year-old love child.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. All right. So anyway, when we come back, remember our friend George Maloof? We just talked to him, 2 days ago? Well, his voicemail.
Vaguely.
We talked to his voice.
Yes, it's been a while since we spoke to the Maloof.
And we're going to the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas tonight, and we're going to get a little geezed and get tattoos.
Have you been talked into getting a tattoo?
We'll talk about it later. Anyway, and also I see all you guys are still calling about the meanest thing you've ever said, and it turned out to be a good thing, and so we'll get to you guys in a minute. The owner, the big kahuna of the Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas.
That would be George Maloof.
Yay! Hi,
Hiya, George.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
You make me laugh every time you say hi.
Well, because we're so loud and obnoxious, and he's always just so calm.
I know. Been a while.
Hey, did you hear that the owner of the Dallas Mavericks is getting his own reality show?
No. I haven't.
Yeah, Mark Cuban's getting his own reality show called The Benefactor. Are you mad?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's it about?
The Benefactor. He benefides people.
Oh, wow.
And my friend Jeannie Buss is now like a promoter of Women of Wrestling. Wow, is what it's called.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Women of Wrestling, yeah.
She's doing something with that. What are you going to do, George? You got
I
to
don't
tough
know.
these people.
I know.
He's opening a tattoo parlor.
Ah, very nice, Danny. Nice segue. All right, so George, the new tattoo parlor.
We're opening. Actually, it opened last weekend.
Oh, it did?
Right, and we're doing our grand opening tonight at the Palms.
Did you just wake up, George?
No.
Okay.
Been up
No,
about an hour.
are you kidding? This is George on speed.
Okay, anyway, what?
He did a big bowl of crank to get this attitude.
All right, what?
We'll actually, it opens tonight, the official opening, with Jamie and Danny.
Right.
Yay! I can see you're excited.
Are you going to introduce Good Charlotte, Jamie?
Good Charlotte? Sure.
Okay.
Sure, I'll have my big bandage on my tattoo.
What are you getting?
I'm not sure, really.
George,
Yes.
here's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna take a Sharpie, and I would like you to sign my keister, and then I will have it tattooed.
Oh, God.
I will
I
have
wear
George
gloves?
Maloof's personal signature on my keister till the end of time.
Can I wear gloves?
Yes, you should.
You can wear a helmet for all I care, and probably not a bad call.
A gas mask.
On Aqualung.
Here's the thing. Hey, George, because our company, just loves us so much that they go all out for us like they do Ryan Seacrest, and they make sure that we fly, really well.
Right.
So would you recommend that we fly frontwards or backwards on Southwest today?
I actually want to hear the answer.
I'd like to have you fly the plane, Jamie.
Well, no, you can set backward. Well, have you ever flown Southwest?
Oh, yeah, I love Southwest.
You have never been
Yes,
on.
he has.
I've been a company club member since 1983. 21
Wow.
years.
You want to get a rise out of the Maloof, mention Southwest, he goes nuts.
Wait a minute. You're the guy that didn't know how much a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi cost.
What? That was me?
Remember, you said it was $10.
Oh, really? Yeah. That was a few years ago.
Well, you know what?
What?
There's a scene exactly like that, and please don't be offended, in Rain Man.
There is?
Yeah, where they said, what's 1 bazillion times 6 bazillion? And Rain Man answers, and he goes, if you have $100 and you spend 10, how much change do you get? And he goes, $7,000, definitely.
No, because remember we played the game Ask a Millionaire or Stump a Millionaire?
Yeah.
And it was with our friend George, and he thought that Home Depot sold clothing.
Do you know what's funny?
What?
That millionaires are actually poor people to
I know.
George.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's...
no. Here we go.
Hey, yesterday...
How did you hear him? Oh, no, oh, no. Can you imagine George drowning? Help me, help me. I'm going down again. Come get me.
So you really have flown Southwest?
Yeah, oh, yeah. I love Southwest.
So what do you recommend, forward or backward?
The forward's fun, but backwards is a little different. So. It's good. They're always on time.
How did he get to be a billionaire?
Always on time.
Yes, they are always on time.
Definitely.
Yep. And also, did you know that yesterday some chick called and said that you and I are soulmates and we're supposed to be together?
Who's that?
Some crazy chick.
You and me.
Oh,
She can just hear it every time we talk. Apparently, we click.
oh really? How about when we're together?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, when you're actually physically in the same room, not so good. But on the phone, soulmates.
But no, because George is dating somebody from the 909.
That's what I hear.
Hello?
Hello.
My girlfriend told me that you're dating somebody from the Inland Empire.
Which I think you know a lot about yourself.
Well, yes, Builder Bob is from the Inland
Okay,
Empire.
so-
Yeah, and he's a young one, too. Not as young as yours.
No, he could be yours, Dad.
I guess technically that's funny. All right, so now if people want to go to the Palms, they can just walk up and get a tattoo now?
Yes.
Is that the deal?
Shop is open. It's open as we speak.
Now, who's going to be there? I heard like everybody and their brother is going to be there.
Tons of people are coming in. Kid Rock, I think, is coming in.
Cool.
Bet he's not flying Southwest.
I don't know what he's flying.
I bet if Ryan Seacrest is flying there and Robert Lyles, make sure he's flying first class.
There is no first class on Southwest.
No, there's not.
Oh, I see your point.
Who else? Sorry.
Jeremy Shockey.
Not Jeremy Shockey. I'm shocked.
Jeremy's coming in.
Wow.
I think Lance is going to be there.
Lance.
Joey,
Some of us call him Mr.
Patone.
Bass.
Mr. Bass, okay.
Is he the guy with the weird shaped eyes?
I don't
That's
know.
a yes.
I don't know. I think he's the fat one.
No.
Oh. I don't know.
He's the one with the weird shaped eye.
Okay, so we could go there. We could get a tattoo. Are there any? Because I know it's Nevada, but are there regulations about drunk people getting tattoos? Because you might get sued. Somebody might end up with eyeballs in the middle of their forehead and go, "I got drunk and got a tattoo."
Let's don't give anybody any IE.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess you're right.
And it'll probably be up to the discretion of the artist since alcohol thins your blood and you bleed out sometimes if you're all geezed.
Well, this is a great idea, George.
So we didn't think about that. Actually, we didn't think about that.
What?
What you just said, we didn't think about that.
Yeah, you did. Your tattoo artists know all about it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That and hepatitis.
Yep.
They've got those things covered.
How's this conversation going for you?
This is great. It's a great way to promote a brand new facility.
We're here for you. We're
Yeah.
friends. Can't you feel that soulmate thing going on?
All that aside, it's probably a good idea, I think.
How can you tell if he's uncomfortable or just George?
I don't know. I think that George and I should get fr. I'll get one and he can get the ins. Remember that?
Yeah, but just get butt and he'll get front and it won't mean anything. That's funny.
Do you remember those necklaces from a long time ago where you got the split up in the middle best friends thing?
No.
Right. Okay, well, never mind.
Yeah. You get him at Home Depot.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Never mind. He doesn't even get it.
What time do you all get in?
What are you
Where
wearing?
will you be?
What are you wearing, George?
A suit.
Right now?
Yeah.
At 8 in the morning, you're wearing a suit.
Yeah, I have a interview.
For what?
He's going to be a clerk.
Hey, can you put my name on that list, too, so I can cash a check for more than $20? It is so awful because you know how, you get $200 debit limit on your, debit card?
Right.
Yeah.
And then so you see all these people waiting at 12:01, then
Right.
they get another $200. I was one of them.
Do you know what the limit on my debit is now? $700.
A day?
When
No
did that
way.
happen? Yeah.
You're
Really?
rich.
I didn't say I could get it. I just said that's the limit.
Wow. No.
On your debit card? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
700.
What's yours, George?
I don't have a debit card.
Of course not. Everything's cash.
Hey,
Borrow everything.
can I ask them seriously? In Vegas, is your name just money? Can you go anywhere and just say, put it on my tab or invent me a tab or I'm Mr. Maloof? Do you need to carry money?
I usually don't carry that much money, really, to be honest.
That'd be cool.
Don't carry that.
Do you have credit cards?
You know what's weird? I don't
I
carry
have
money and
one
it's not
credit card.
cool.
You have one credit card.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
It's actually the size of a Buick, though.
So my guess is that you don't need the frequent flyer miles and stuff.
Well, Southwest, every time you fly eight flights, they give you the ninth one free.
he really knows his
I've been flying
Southwest
it for 20 years.
since you were 4.
No, that's his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's too much.
That's too much.
The 909 rocks. See, I've been telling everybody you got to date in the 909.
Yeah.
Just take it from George and I. They're young there. They're not that smart, but they're young.
Oh, good.
I'm kidding.
Just think, 5 more years and she'll be able to drink.
And get a tattoo.
Yes, that's true. All right, George, we'll see you a little bit later. We'll see you today.
Okay, can't wait.
All right, see you later. Bye, George.
Bye, George. Help, I'm drowning.
I don't know why. I just love him.
Me too.
He's just like one of those, I don't know. I will hug him and love him and keep him forever.
I know he's awful.
Hey. All right, we have a buttload of phone calls. Whoa, hell. And we will take them right now, just random. How about that?
Okay.
I'll push this button. Let's see what we get. Whoa. Here is Jim. Hi, Jim.
So,
Wow,
It's
it's like
George
George.
Maloof's brother.
Here's what we were talking about earlier. Have you ever said something mean to somebody in that rage and the anger or whatever, and then it ended up it turned out good for you? A friend of mine told this guy that she was dating, "Oh my God, you're the worst ever in bed," blah, blah, blah. She was just spewing. And then the next thing you know, she said that he was amazing in bed. So, Jim, did this happen to you?
No, that wouldn't be me. I told my wife. Yes.
We're listening.
Okay. I told my wife that her smoking completely disgusted me and made me sick. And she quit the next day.
Wow.
Never had another cigarette.
Because everybody I know that's told that, they go, "Hey, look, if you don't like it, that's just what I do."
Well, ironically, I'm a smoker.
That is ironic.
That's weird. You're kidding.
Yeah, you like that?
That's not fair.
No, Jim pulled it out in the end, though.
Yes, he did. Thank you, Jim. Here's Roxanne. Hi, Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Hi.
Hi, Jamie. Hi, Danny.
Hi.
Okay. So my friend, she was actually bulimic. And one night we were watching a comedy show, and it was talking about bulimic people. And we
A
made
comedy show about bulimic people?
Yeah. It wasn't just about bulimic people, but they were making jokes about bulimic people. And we were laughing at her all night, and the next day she stopped.
She stopped being a bulimic the next day. Okay, let me get this straight. So Roxanne calls and says they were watching this comedy show about bulimics.
Always a funny topic.
Oh. And then the next day, her friend just stopped being a bulimic.
That's nice. That rarely happens.
Wow, that is terrific.
Can you give us some of the, bulimia jokes?
Well, okay, actually it was a comedian who had like a tray and had a little miniature toilet on the side. And he was talking about how this is perfect for people because they could eat and have the little toilet right there to throw up in. And we
Is that guy working?
Yeah, he's doing 187, whatever the thing is down the middle.
Okay, ready?
The redheaded guy.
Why does the bulimic cannibal always throw up clowns?
Why?
Because they taste funny. That's my bulimia joke.
So your friends are still bulimic, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And not laughing.
Here's Christopher. Hi, Christopher.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. I just wanted to call in and tell you, too, that I think you guys do a great job. And to be honest, up until last June, I've never heard of either one of you two. When I returned from Iraq, I was just flipping through stations, and I started listening to you guys ever since. But I'm going to be really disappointed because I'll be deploying again in a couple of days, and I won't be able to listen to you guys anymore in the morning.
Why are they sending you back?
Our unit has been requested to go back, so...
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. But
You know what I really appreciate? This guy's going to go get shot at by crazy Iraqis, and he's upset about not hearing us. That's cool.
you guys keep a
Christopher,
smile on my face.
I'm so bummed that you're going to be going.
Yes, yeah, I am bummed, too. I believe my wife is as well, so...
Maybe not so much. You've been back how long?
Since June.
Yeah, she's kind of ready for you to go back. Wow. So, can you call us from there?
Actually, yeah, I can. You know, that would be a good idea. Maybe I can make a phone call one morning and call you guys.
Yeah, we'd like you to be like a correspondent. You can call collect.
Okay. Well, actually, that wouldn't be that big of a problem because I'm in communications, so I usually handle most of the phones.
Yeah, well, we're in communications and can't do anything.
Well, that is a bummer, Christopher. I hope you're safe, and will you call us and we can get like a little, you could be like our Iraqi news guy or something?
Definitely. That sounds like a great idea, definitely.
All right. And when are you leaving?
In 2 days.
2 days?
Yes.
Well, all right. So we're going to send you some stuff. We'll FedEx it over to you.
Okay.
All right. So hold on.
All right.
Yay. That's sad.
Yeah, I know.
Bummer. Hey, you delivered pizza to this chick's work yesterday, I guess.
You know what?
What?
Remember how I'm always afraid of people thinking I'm all washed up and all that stuff?
Don't be afraid.
Yeah. I can't tell you how much I hate it when I deliver pizza to people who think I'm their pizza boy and tip me and say, like, essentially, we're really sorry things didn't work out for you.
Wait till you fly southwest. Bad. Polar bears at the Singapore Zoo are getting a makeover. That is, they're getting new hairdos. The bear's white fur has turned green.
From swimming in the pool, right? That's what happens to my kids.
Actually, it says because of the warm climate, it's caused green algae to grow in the fur of the polar bears.
Oh, that's what happens to my kids. They're dirty.
Sheba and her son Inuka.
Who invented those stupid names?
Sheba's coat was successfully bleached with hydrogen peroxide a couple of weeks ago, and Inuka will get a dye job in a few weeks. Algae.
But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking the bleached white is faker than the natural green.
Wow, yeah.
If you're trying to show nature, they turn green.
Right, but I think in that kind of habitat, are polar bears, and it's usually not that humid. And
not that natural.
And not that hot.
Right.
I'm thinking polar bears, where they usually are hanging out and living, in reality never turn green.
That's why they don't call them tropical bears.
That really makes sense. Yes.
I was going to yell out something about East Coast bears, and then I decided not. And I decided to hold back.
Good.
But then I realized I sound like a tard because I didn't say anything at all.
Yeah, there was a big gap there.
All right. We have a bunch of phone calls from a bunch of different people. And here's the thing. You know how I'm a PR maven, or what I call myself?
Nightmare.
That's what John Hogan would say. But I would say, because I wanted to get Britney Spears and Smith together, I think it would really help her career. Yeah, from Sex and the City. Okay, I have a question for you, Mr. Pizza Man.
Okay.
Mr. Pizza Owner Guy.
Yeah.
You guys have the account for Scrubs, right?
Yes.
You take them lunch every day. So if
Twice a week.
Okay. So if I'm at Scrubs, and because yesterday I was eating Danny's pizza, I'm at Scrubs and I'm eating a big old hunkin' slice of pizza. I go, this is good. How do I find out where it's from?
You look on the box that says Fiorini.
Not on there.
It's not?
Nope, nowhere.
You got the Costco box. It just says pizza.
Actually, you're right.
I know.
You know what? They're not only expensive, but you have to fold them yourself. If you think delivery guy sucks as a job,
Well,
be the pizza box folder guy.
Why don't you buy a bunch of stickers with the name on it and the phone number and stick them on each one of those boxes?
I have a
That's
better
a really
idea.
good idea.
What?
You get food coloring and you stamp the name on the pepperoni.
Oh, that's
So
good.
you have little Fiorinis on each pepperoni
Pepperoni,
slice.
that's funny. Like the Palms has in the butter.
Right.
I know what I'll do.
What?
I'll hook him up. My brother's a professional box seller.
Whoa.
I will hook him up with you. He'll make you boxes that
Can
say
I ask you
whatever on
something
there.
about your professional brother box sales?
Yeah.
Yes.
My ex-husband's office manager, her name was Jeannie. She also was married to a professional box seller.
Yeah.
They're very proud people.
Oh, it's like, if you ever watched the cartoon King of the Hill about propane, my brother's like that about corrugated.
Oh my God. And that's the word they use. And they're very
Corrugated?
Yes.
They're serious.
I thought
dude.
you only had corrugated steel.
No, boxes and perforated, and
right.
Yeah, and they're very proud of their boxes and the quality.
If you don't fold that middle fold first, you can't make a good box.
It's just weird. I know. Remember the first time you learned how it laid flat? When you could fold it right and it'd lay flat instead of needing tape.
Yeah, I sell pizza and do origami.
Well, you need to tell your PR people that they need to use the name.
Yes, I have PR people for a 14-seat restaurant.
It's just sad that I am running your business.
I think it's sweet of you.
Kia, first.
They're expensive, personalized boxes.
Just get stickers. Those are cheap. You can get like 10,000 of them.
But don't stickers look cheap and cheesy?
Well, it's better that somebody knows your name and number than if they don't.
Nothing's too cheesy for the Dan.
Especially my pizza. That's our new
It's
slogan.
the cheesiest in
Fiorini,
so many ways.
Nothing too cheesy for the Dan. I love that.
Hey, Mary, speaking of the cheesiest, how was that pizza you got delivered?
It was the best I ever had, no lie.
I know it really is good.
Thank you, both of you.
But I really believe, because I was analyzing it, and it has all these green sprinkles all over it.
Oh,
I think
so
he puts
good.
marijuana on it. I do. I'm not
I
kidding.
ate a whole pizza then, right?
You know Darren better than I thought you did.
Because I did eat the whole cheese pizza.
Now I saw you hide the pizza under your desk,
I ate
which
the whole
I
thing.
want you to know I thought that was so cool. When you start, hoarding pizza,
I did.
I thought that was a good sign about my pizza.
From yesterday, from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., I ate the whole pizza.
That's awesome.
Oh, it
No,
was so
you know what
good.
it is? You can continue to eat it because it's so light and you don't get really full. You just keep going and going. A little bit of a salad
Taste
and you're set.
Sensation.
Are you the guys on Riverside?
Yes, that was so. I just wanted to call and say how cool that was of you to come and bring the pizza. It was all started as a joke with Darren, and before we know it, they said, guess what? Daddy's coming to deliver the pizza. We just thought that was real humble of you. And your pizza was great. It was wonderful. We will definitely be ordering more from you.
Well,
when
you
I
guys.
think of Danny, I think of humble, like celebrity boxing, very humble.
Very humble.
And you know what? The tip, trust me, that's ironic that you discussed the tip because we're like, do we tip Danny? I don't think
I
we
know.
do.
Everybody wonders that.
We do not tip Danny, but we always tip everyone. So
Do
we
you
thought,
know that
well,
you also don't tip salon owners?
Right.
If they own the salon and they do your hair, you're not supposed to tip them.
Well, if I were, well, no, anything at Fiorini, you should tip, and I'll tell you why. Because when I go to deliver the pizza, I'm taking a kid's job. There's a kid there who's supposed to be delivering.
Right.
So I give him the money.
That's what you said. You said I'm taking
It's
it
to
back
buy
to delivery
crack,
guy.
isn't it?
Yeah, because, well, actually, theirs was a big order. There was $83.
Whoa, that's a lot
We're
in dog
big
years.
eaters.
Wow.
We're big eaters.
All right,
It was really good. I love it. And Danny, if you're ever in the city of San Fernando for court, you come and see us, okay? Remember my hot dog place?
Oh, that's right. You own a Cupid's.
Yes, we do.
I don't know what
Cupid's hot dog. It's great.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
great
Never
hot
had a
dog.
Cupid's hot dog?
I've
They're
never had
great.
no. I've never had a Whopper either. I'm not kidding.
You've never had a Whopper?
Or a Big Mac. I told you that. Never. Never
Is
ever.
that a moment of pride for you? Or,
No, I just have never wanted one. I've never wanted a Whopper or a Big Mac. It's,
You ever had a Filet-O-Fish?
oh God, no. Or the McRib.
Both those things rock, by the way. The McRib?
What have you had?
Look at them.
Susie.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Very good.
Good. What can we do for you?
I was calling today because I have proof of something mean that me and my roommate did that turned out good for a bouncer at the bar.
Okay, go ahead.
He has a fupa. Do you know what that is?
No.
Is that a little lower pooch?
Yes, it's the fatter upper penis area.
Uh-huh.
And so we went to the bar and had one too many, of course. And we were screaming fupa like we were Greek.
Right. But it's like
him.
oompa or something, right?
Yes,
Opa.
only it's
Oompa.
Opa.
No, that's
Oompa.
Oompa Loompa is the midget. The
Right.
Opa is the when
Right,
they catch it on
right.
fire.
Yeah.
Some kind of cheese.
Yeah. Anyway, so we also got
What
him
do you
screaming.
yell? Oh, yeah. You're the frog. Yeah, you should hear those frogs out there.
They scream their own name.
Frog. All right, anyway, sorry, what?
So we were screaming that, and we got him screaming fupa as well. Well, the next week when I went to the gym early in the morning, I saw fupa there, and I've seen him there every morning since.
Wow. You are
So we did him a
changing
favor.
lives. That is
Yeah.
sweet.
You are changing lives one slam at a time.
That was beautiful. That was really beautiful. All right, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, a guy.
Alrighty, we have somebody on the phone that thinks Jack is smart. That never happens.
Who thinks that?
I don't know. I was just stalling.
Oh, okay. I know, because I said, well, let me know when we're back. Monica goes, oh my God, I so forgot to tell you.
She forgets when we're on in the morning, too.
Here is Joni. Hi, Joni.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. How are you?
Wonderful. You know, I listen to you guys every day, and I'm bummed because I go to work right about now, and I miss out on the rest of the conversation.
Oh, you miss out on the best show.
Really, it's true.
It is. My God, we laugh. It's true.
I think that putting your name on some of the pepperoni pieces is an awesome idea.
That is personalized pepperonis.
See, I don't think it's a good idea.
Pepperoni, pepperoni.
See, this is the stuff you miss.
Don't you remember that commercial?
No.
Yes.
Thank
You
you.
know, we have a new product out, and everybody said the same thing. Well, how do we know it belongs to you? So we had our name engraved on the side of our product.
What is
And
your
now
product?
whoever
Why do you keep
has
calling it your
whenever
product?
They have it. They can look right on the side, and it says our company and everything about it.
Are you in the witness protection program?
No way.
Well, what is your product and what is your company, and why don't you wish to say it?
Well, I didn't know if we can. Our product is a cell phone magnifying lens for everybody who has low vision or everybody over 40.
You know, you should manufacture a better cell phone and then call us from it.
Yeah, your phone is not.
But that's
so
actually a pretty good idea. It's like the owl.
Yes, and it's called the phone monitor.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
It's like the owl.
What owl?
The owl on TV.
Could you help me understand?
Yes, I could, although it will be boring and I could save your time by not telling you.
Do you know the owl? Wait, you know some weird owl reference, but you don't know pepperoni, pepperoni.
If I claim to not know it still, can I make you make that sound more?
Hey, Joanne or Joni, do you know about the owl?
Yes, we've heard about it, but it doesn't fit on everything, but our phone monocle fits all the phones. It even fits your household phone. So
Phone monocle. Colonel Klink used to wear one of those phone monocles.
Wow, that's cool, Joni.
So it's at thephonemonocle.com, or our company name is magnifics.biz.
You know what I think is important? That you get really difficult names to spell.
Yeah, I know.
Monocle.
All right, Joni, thanks for your phone call. Okay, enjoy your day at work. And remember, you're missing out.
All right, thanks.
Okay, bye. This is the hour of power.
Coming up next, Tom Cruise.
Stacy.
Yes.
Hi.
How are you?
We're good. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Sure.
Well, I'm here every day, so I'm not really new on your show. I mean, I'm not on it, but
Well, I don't feel like we've talked before.
we haven't.
Well, that would explain it.
Not in person.
Anyway, go ahead. What were you calling about?
I was calling because I'm on the other end with my husband's the one that told me something that I needed to change.
Something mean while he was it during an argument?
Sort of.
Well, who says something really mean in a non-argument?
He was yelling at me about something that that I'm irresponsible with, and then he threw in the fact that he loves me, but I'm really obese.
Oh my God, that was beyond mean.
So, but you know what? It needed to be said because I never saw it.
You never saw that you were obese?
Okay, I cannot see pudgy, but who doesn't see really obese?
You never saw that you were
You know what? I
obese.
didn't.
What you didn't see was your toes.
Sweet Potato said he didn't see that he was obese.
I'm not
I'm
fat.
serious.
I'm sexy.
I was like the opposite of anorexic. Like people, that are anorexic don't see themselves skinny. I never saw myself fat.
I'm the opposite of interesting.
Well, you know what is you know what's weird is that now I'm sitting here thinking, and this is so mental, oh my God, maybe like I'm obese and I don't know it.
I'm sure that you're not because
No, it's a weird thing. Like, didn't you for a split second thought, oh my God, maybe I'm fat and I don't know it?
No.
Oh.
I never did. And I never took pictures of myself either because I was always taking pictures of my kids or whatever. I was never in the pictures.
Yeah, my sister did that too before she had that surgery.
Yeah. So
I did that because I didn't know I was ugly. That's different.
Wow.
He told me, and 3 months later I had gastric bypass.
So did
and
my sister. How much did you lose?
I've lost 135 pounds.
Wow.
I'm sorry, and congratulations, but how do you have enough girth to lose 130 and never notice you're fat?
I don't know. I just never saw it.
What did you wear? Where did you buy it?
I just bought all my clothes they were like all 3Xs and up. And I never went
That
and
should
bought
have been
clothes.
your first sign.
I know, but I never saw myself fat. I just thought I was large.
Big boned?
Big boned.
Real, like
Yeah,
Tyrannosaurus?
So now when I see myself, I go, holy cow, I was a cow.
Wow. Well, you know what, though? My sister's kids now go, Mom, we didn't know you were so fat.
Yeah, my kids too.
They didn't notice that Jamie's sister was so fat?
No, because kids don't know that their parents are fat.
Right, they just love you for you.
Or that it's not. Wait, kids don't know it's not. Oh, hell, I don't know what that is.
Pepperoni.
Hey, Stacy.
Yes.
Now what you have to do is you have to go to Dr. Applebaum and get yourself like nipped and tucked. Dr. Applebaum actually built my sister a belly button, and she looks, she could wear. I mean, she wouldn't, but she could wear half shirts. She looks so amazing now.
All I want to do is
Ew.
Kids don't know it's good for you, right?
to
Yeah. Thanks.
a theme park because I could never do that because I was too heavy.
Wow.
See, how do you not notice?
So you were
Because I
too
never
fat
went.
to go to a theme park, and you didn't think you were fat?
Yeah, but I never wanted to even attempt it because I thought, what if?
Well, so then that's
I'll be embarrassed.
so
Yeah,
like,
then
what
you
if the
noticed.
teacup fell over?
Like, what if they couldn't close a bar down or something?
So
know what I
you
mean?
did know.
I know, but I didn't. I think I knew subconsciously, but I didn't know. Like when I looked at myself, I didn't see myself that
When
way.
your husband
That's
started showing
fat.
movies on your back, was that a clue?
My husband was never mean like that.
You just
told
said
you
he
he
was.
was
That's why you
obese.
called.
One time when he got really mad at me, he said
What were you irresponsible about?
Pie.
Money.
Oh, well, those clothes cost a lot of money, a lot of fabric there. All right. Well, Tracy, hold on the line. We'll get you that I used to be a fat, but now I'm all that t-shirt.
I got a money-making idea.
Yeah?
Car covers fat girl clothes.
What?
When you take your clothes off at night, you go outside and cover your car with it. It's as good as Stamp Your Pepperoni. Oh, me.
Call Jamie and Danny now.
No,
1-877-487-9999.
That's 3 times.
So the consensus is I've made up the pepperoni.
No, I don't think we think you made it up. None of us know it.
We just think you're a liar.
Oh, well. Hey, I can't believe this happened, but it's kind of funny, but it's kind of tragic because this girl is not going to be normal. So there's this like sophomore in high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's in her biology class. Her dad knocks on the little biology door and says, may I speak to Susie? And the teacher's like, oh, Mr. Smith. Obviously, it's Susie Smith. Come on in. So he's like, Susie, I heard that you skipped the last hour, blah, blah, blah. Bend over.
Wow, she's not going to be normal.
He spanked her in front of the entire class.
Wow.
The dad spanks. It says school officials in the Wisconsin district are changing their policies after a father spanked his daughter in front of her high school biology class.
Who spanks high school students except pervs?
From now on, parents will only be able to meet with students in an office and not in the classroom.
Is that where you can spank? Is in the office?
Well, no, but I mean, it says the father went to the daughter's biology class, called her to the front of the room, told her to turn around, and spanked her on the bottom. Police and child welfare officials say they're not planning on taking any action. A high school official says classmates were horrified and angry that someone didn't intervene right away.
Ought to beat them, too.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy, though? But also there was another story, I don't know where it is, but a little kid got in trouble because he brought this Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
They not only have suspended him, but are thinking about sending him to a alternative school, and I think that's insane.
Justin's mother, Nicole Reese, says the alternative school was too harsh a punishment. She said it was wrong for Justin to bring the SI swimsuit issue to school, although the chicks are hot. But
Mom
she says,
said that?
No. But she says it's not like it was Hustler, Playboy, or Penthouse.
She's right. If you don't have to be 18 years old to buy it.
I know, but the thing is it said that the school had rules against possession of lewd or suggestive material. But that comes under the FCC thing. Like, what is suggestive?
No, see, I got that immediately. Lewd, I disagree with suggestive. It is suggestive.
What about
that
school?
girls wear bathing suits? So what if they have a swim team?
I would go to swim practice more often.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's my opinion that the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition suggests something to a teenage boy.
But so does Teen Magazine, and so does, that one that you were in, whatever, Teen Beat.
Oh.
It suggests having, lust, if you will,
Yeah.
for young boys.
For Leif Garrett, and we all know how wrong that is.
I don't know. I like this story, though, at DIA, a screener at Denver International Airport. You know when you see those x-ray machines?
The big ones?
Yeah, that we put our luggage through. Have you ever had any, weird thoughts about them?
In what sense?
I don't know. You ever thought about, hey, I'd like to ride through that
Yes,
thing?
of course I have.
Well, a guy that worked at DIA actually went through one.
And what'd they find?
He lost his job.
Why?
Well, because it says
Research.
X-raying yourself is clearly a lewd. No, they didn't say that. He says X-raying yourself is clearly not acceptable.
Why?
Because it's probably the FCC runs it.
I would think he could call research or something to see if you could swallow a gun.
Well, I think what he was doing is like Jack and I were talking about when you see those cartoons when they just walk by the X-ray machine, you see their innards. I love those cartoons.
Yeah, there's a commercial right now for a guy walks by with his dog, and the X-ray man sees the dog's bones and the guy's purple underwear and laughs at him.
Yeah, so I don't know.
And then they all sing pepperoni.
You're funny. Hey, isn't it a fact that your wife doesn't want to fly because what are you calling it? The storm? The mother of all storms is coming in?
I would say at this juncture, there is a 50% chance she's not going to Vegas.
Because speaking of the mother of all storms, Mark Kriski is on the line.
Wow.
Mark Kriski is on the line to tell us about the mother of all storms. Mark Kriski.
Hey, you guys. Hey, remember Friday or was it Thursday, right? Remember that quick conversation and you said it's going to rain this weekend? I said, yeah. You guys said it's going to rain Monday. And I said, yeah. Tuesday, yeah. Wednesday, yeah. But bam, here we go.
He's the Emerald Lagasse of weather.
Well, right on. Remember I said I don't want to talk because I didn't want to be, put into that category where I'm going on and on and on. I just said it's going to rain for the next 5 days.
Right. But this is the mother of all storms.
This is going to be a good one. Really, at 3 o'clock this afternoon, I think we'll even be able to finally...
3 o'clock. Can we set our watches at 3 p.m.?
Set your watch at 3 p.m. I'm talking, let's say, I'm going to pick a centralized point because, we stretch all the way from Ventura County down to Orange County, right?
Right, so give me a place at 3 o'clock.
Hollywood, and let's say the center of the universe, Ryan Seacrest, Hollywood and Highland, 3 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, it's like you know him.
Yeah, it's like right there, bam.
It's weird because the rain will actually go around him.
You are so right. He will be doing a concert outside with Britney Spears. The rain will go around to him because he is Ryan Seacrest.
Yes, he is.
Absolutely.
For how long, we don't know, but he is.
I hear in the afternoon, not too much longer, he's going to be Ryan Seacrest.
I know nothing.
I hear nothing, too. God, we are so small as people, aren't we? God. I hate myself for being this small, but I can't help it. I am so damn jealous, and I just can't help myself.
Good for you to admit it.
I sit there and I go, oh, this sucks. And I go, no, wait a minute, it's actually really good. It sucks that I'm not on it.
That's what it is. People were saying that Mark Kriski should have been the next Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest has only been Ryan Seacrest for about an hour. You can't have a next one yet.
Yes, that's right. Exactly. But who is going to be the next one? He's probably in a test tube right now. I wonder if they're going to clone Ryan Seacrest. He's probably the first human that they clone.
My God. Do you take no-dos?
Yeah, I mean, if you were going to clone somebody, would it be Danny or Ryan? Come on. Is there a choice?
Oh, you need more Dannys in the world.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
can only be on so many radio shows on so many stations and so often, so many times, so you got to clone them, right?
Yeah, and we need another celebrity boxing, so Danny is our guy.
Excellent. There you go.
I'd fight myself.
Danny could fight himself. That'd be a fight.
It'd be a draw.
Yeah. Doesn't that happen already internally?
Yes, constantly. But they're different people. Somebody's a clear victor.
Are you guys still in therapy? Because I finished mine now.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
I'm cured now. I'm all well now.
When are you getting married?
May.
Are you going to have a kind of a Mindy Barbano looking wedding?
No, that was way too big. That's, for me, God, it's,
You think she loves him or is she?
Absolutely.
Look, he'll bash Seacrest, but not Barbano. Don't get crazy.
I got to work in this organization.
Hey, have you ever had sexual relations with Mindy Barbano?
Have I?
Uh-huh.
No, absolutely not. Never. Are you kidding? She's not going to lower
Yeah, how about Sam?
Sam Rubin?
Yeah.
Next question.
That's yummy right there.
If you could clone one of those two, who would it be?
That's a loving man right there.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Just think that guy wears silk boxers and gets it on with his wife, Sam
How
Rubin.
do you know that?
I mean, because he tries to be all like hot and he doesn't know he's a dork.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got to know he's a dork. It's like that chick not knowing she was fat.
No, he doesn't know. He thinks he's cool.
You know what? That's what we're placed for here. We constantly remind him. Although he doesn't believe us. He thinks he's Hollywood.
He does. He thinks he's cool.
Yeah. He goes to concerts like Nelly Furtado or whatever, and he goes, yeah, I was hip, man. I was in the room.
He does. He totally thinks he's cool.
Yeah. But
That's
anyway, now
funny.
we bashed everybody we know. totally going to be spending Friday night alone.
All right, so 3 o'clock, rain on Ryan Seacrest.
3 o'clock rain on Ryan Seacrest.
Very nice. Okay, we're going to hold you to it.
Okay, hold me to it, and I'll call you guys tomorrow. But big storm.
Big storm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you guys skiers or boarders or anything like that? Snowboarders? Lots of good snow.
Yeah, we're big boarders here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, do you guys still get to watch the TV monitor because you said you moved it?
Stop asking us questions.
Yes, we still get to see it. Yes, we do. Hey, did the guy on the 210 ever jump?
Yes. But no, yes, but no. Okay, what they did is they inflated an airbag underneath him.
And shot him.
Then, where's Mel Gibson when you need him? Lethal Weapon, remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah. No, what they did is they inflated an airbag underneath him, and then they went to grab him, and of course he jumped and fell into the airbag. Boom! You fold up the airbag and get the 210 moving.
Wow, that's cool.
I would like to have a front car seat for that.
Yeah. I think Ryan Seacrest was there. I got to go now.
Wow,
okay?
did you guys catch that on tape?
Yes.
Can you replay it tomorrow? I'd like
Not
to see
allowed
that.
to.
Why?
Because you're not allowed to. It's one of those things that you don't show that kind of stuff on TV.
FCC!
Yeah.
Are you guys like?
Yeah, you're not allowed to
dirty
show
word.
it. You're not allowed to cover it even. When we covered it, all we said was there's an incident happening on the 210.
That would have been great.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh!
But I can tell you
I have a
bootleg
question.
copies because we have it.
Oh, so they got to watch it in the newsroom when we didn't get to see it.
Absolutely.
that's
That's what I'm saying. Absolutely. You're not allowed to
cool.
watch it, but we get
Are you guys going to release it to Real TV?
No, I got bootleg copies, I told you.
Hey, all right.
What are you wearing?
Hey, I'm going to Mark's house a little later.
What are you jumping in?
You wackos.
Yeah.
All right, listen, I only called for one purpose.
I know, to bash everybody.
I know.
3 o'clock, I had one topic, and I wasn't going to stray today, and look what you did to me.
Yeah, we did this. You kept asking
You
us
guys
questions.
You did this. You coerced me.
I
you
can't
took me
believe
down a
that
bad
Mindy, that you told us Mindy doesn't love her husband. She just married him for the money.
Oh, wow.
That
And that
was
you slept
rude.
with her.
Yeah.
Loves
And that
him.
you call her Mindy Barbango at the set.
I got to go now. 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Rain on Seacrest.
Okay, bye.
Bye. He's fun.
I love Mark Kriski, KTLA Channel 5. I can't believe they can't show that.
That's weird.
Especially since he lived.
It's that guy. Remember the guy that jumped and died and it was on camera? Then a couple of TV stations got sued. Ever since then, they won't show that stuff. It was alive. It was a guy that jumped out of the car.
You're just making crap up.
No,
No,
it
he's
happened. It was on like the
No,
one.
it was the guy that shot himself.
That was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he shot himself, and they interrupted kids' television. Yeah,
It was that one.
it was
that what it is?
one.
In
yes.
LA, a guy jumped to his death on live TV.
I know, but the other one that they like all of a sudden now pull back
No more.
is when the little kiddies were watching TV, the Looney Tunes, and saw a real Looney Tune.
Right. There was a news anchor in Philly who shot himself live on the air. And, excuse me, he did it in mid-story so they couldn't cut away. He, never said anything about doing it. He was just covering a story and then just pulled out a gun and blew his brains out, and everybody saw
Oh,
it.
my God. Sam Rubin should do that.
Oh, my God.
Hey, that was rude.